Hey Gearfax friends, today we're looking at the KORG TR music workstation. Apart from the colour, are you having trouble seeing the difference between this and the KORG Triton LE? So am I. Yes friends, this is basically a KORG Triton LE. There are a few differences. They've updated the piano sound to the piano that comes from the Oasis keyboard. It can also take SD cards. Must have been one of the first workstations of its type that could do that. The other big difference though, and this may be of interest to many of you, is that this version has USB. Like the Triton LE, it is upgradable to have a sampling system installed into it, something that you have to buy separately and is now extremely hard to track down on the second-hand market. Nothing here, so unfortunately I can't show you any sampling. You can take away these panels here, expand your memory for more sampling or sequencing time, and also add expansion cards. And just like the LE, the TR has a beautiful range of arpeggios. And an array of 12 dynamic controls. And the same rhythm pattern with different instruments. Now I fully acknowledge that this particular tune sounds a little bit dated, but it's a good one to demonstrate the character and functionality of the dynamic controls. Pitch bend and modulation are customizable, giving you even more dynamic control. It can be used pretty cleverly. In this case, an upward nudge on the modulation changes the speed of the rotary effect. And I'll show you some more tricks after we've heard a few more sounds. Incidentally, the whole keyboard runs at 48 kHz, and I think you can really hear that definition in the drum sounds. And of course you can split the keyboard. In this particular example, we've got some jazzy piano with jazzy bass. Clearly I'm not much of a jazz pianist, but you get the idea. And a ride cymbal layered with that bass. It's cool. again, we can question whether tones like this are still relevant in today's music scape, but I'll just switch off these drums and show you what can be done with this simple guitar sound. It's actually 4 sounds all layered together, and we've got all that dynamic control. So I guess my point is, even if things do sound a bit dated, there's so much you can do to mold your sound. And get it to serve up exactly what you want for any situation. Okay, I'm going to show you a little bit more about the arpeggiator, and I find it's good to make your sound have a reasonably fast attack and decay, so I'll just modify that. Okay, there we go. Let's scroll through a few arpeggios. What we're actually hearing here is 2 arpeggios running simultaneously. I'm going to leave one of the arpeggios the same and just change the second one. And even though this might sound a bit repetitious, bear in mind that 2 different arpeggios running together gives you an immense number of possibilities. Next little trick is the demo button. Choose any sound, press this button, and you'll get a quick demonstration of its optimal use. Or if you're me, you'll get a quick reminder of how insufficient your keyboard playing skills are. That's more my pace. Anyway, I want to move on now to one of the favourite tricks I've found with this very versatile workstation. And that is assigning pedal controls. There are lots of things that you can assign to your pedals. Sometimes it's subtle. Sometimes it's harsh, and sometimes it's, I don't know. Yes, another example of my electrifying keyboard playing there. But that's okay, I love it. That's the KORG TR music workstation, everyone. It's 2025 now, so it's at least 20 years old, I would say, and it is showing its age a little bit. The style of sounds has really moved along quite a lot in the last 2 decades. Having said that, though, it is crystal clear and it is very upgradable and customizable, so certainly worth looking out for. Thanks for watching Gear Facts today. Put your comments in and I'll see you on the next one.